Hi YouTube, it's Corey. Um, Today is Thursday, May 7th. I'm up pretty early today. It's about 9 a.m. Usually when this lockdown is in effect, when I'm in school, I usually get up like around 7 to start getting ready for school. But ever since this shutdown has been taking place, I haven't been getting up until like 11 or 12, so I've really been sleeping in a lot lately. So it's pretty rare for me to be up this early. But I feel good. I just had 2 cups of coffee. I hope everybody's handling the lockdown well. Um, Leave me a comment and let me know what you're doing to get through the lockdown to keep busy. Um, I know here in Michigan, I believe our stay at home order is until May 15th, and we have a state of emergency going until the 28th or the 29th. I forget if it's the 28th or the 29th. I've heard both so far. And I haven't actually looked it up, so, but somewhere around there. Um, so I hope you guys are doing good and handling the lockdown safe. Um, what I wanted to talk about today is my anxiety medication. Um, because what's unique about my anxiety medication is it's a little bit different because I am not on a benzodiazepine, and that is because of my drug and alcohol history. Um, I am completely honest with my doctors about my alcohol and drug history, and so therefore I am not allowed to have benzodiazepines. They just won't prescribe it to me, period. And it's probably a good thing because with my history, I probably would get addicted to it, and that would lead to a whole another set of problems. Um, what I'm on is called Tenex, or the generic version is called Guanfacine, and I'll show you what it looks like a minute. Let me get one out here. Try to show it to you here. It's just a really small, tiny little white pill. Tiny little white pill. One side is blank and one side says E49. So I'm not exactly sure what that coding means, but basically what this is this medication is originally used to treat um, high blood pressure. It treats high blood pressure and lowers your blood pressure. That's how it works. And it's also good for ADHD. A lot of people prescribe it for ADHD if you can't have like addicting stimulants. And so this is one of the medications I've been on for anxiety. For people who can't have benzodiazepines, they usually have you on something like Tenex or Vistaril or gabapentin. Gabapentin is a big one that I hear about a lot. Um, so this is what they're currently giving to me. Um, I've been on it for about a year and a half now for my anxiety and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Um, yeah, because I started taking it in fall of 2018. So coming up this fall, it will be 2 years. Um, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. Um, I take it 3 times a day, and pretty much the whole time I've been on it, I haven't had a single panic attack, which is huge progress for me. Because before this, when I lived in Seattle, um, my panic and anxiety levels were very high, and it was not uncommon for me to have a panic attack. So, towards the end of my stay in Seattle is when I got on this. My psychiatrist there gave it to me, and I continued it when I moved here to Michigan. Um, so, yeah, I haven't had a single panic attack since I've been on it. It really takes the edge off. I feel very calm and relaxed. And yeah, I really have nothing but good things to say about it. Now, before this, I was on Vistaril. I was on Vistaril or Hydroxyzine, which is the generic version of Vistaril. I was on that from 2015 to 2018. and I was also on that 3 times a day. That was also a very good medication, but I did have a lot of panic and anxiety when I was on it. I think mostly due to living in Seattle. There being a lot of crime where I was living, taking the buses wasn't really safe. So I was just constantly on edge, and I was taking it 3 times a day. And it really did help, but the problem with Vistaril is it was making me too sleepy. I was constantly tired and lethargic, and so I went into my psychiatrist and I actually requested to be put on modafinil, which is kind of like a stimulant, um, to help give me more energy. But my psychiatrist denied the modafinil. It's actually really hard to get modafinil. Um, my psychiatrist here in Michigan told me she only prescribes it to people with epilepsy. So I obviously don't qualify for it. So what she did though is she wanted to help me be less lethargic. So she ended up taking me off the Vistaril and putting me on the Tenex. That's when I found out about Tenex. Um, so ever since that happened, I've had a lot more energy. Um, my panic and anxiety is under control, and yeah, um, ever since I got off the Visceral, I just haven't been as lethargic. So this is all very positive for me. Um, so yeah, those are the two medications I've been on for anxiety. Um, Tenex and Visceral. I've been taking medication for anxiety ever since about the time I got diagnosed back in 2015. I was having a lot of panic attacks back then. Um, so I've really come a long ways and made a lot of progress. So I just want everybody to know, if you're someone who struggles with panic attacks and you can't be on a benzodiazepine for some reason or another, there are other alternatives. There's Tenex, there's Vistaril, there's gabapentin. I think there's even more than that. I'm just not familiar with everything yet. Um, but I just want you guys to know that. So that's pretty much all I have to talk about today. That is the situation with my anxiety medication. If you have any questions about it, just feel free to leave it in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.